Good morning. Welcome to Lower Body Tuesday. So let's find ourselves space and get started. So we're going to start by just jogging gently on the spot. Nothing major, just here to get our heart rate up. That's that little bit more. Moves from not working out to working out, from sleeping to waking, whatever it is that you're doing right at this moment in time. So it's nice and gently. Just get our body moving. That's the one. Okay, then some side jumps, some jumping jacks. You can get those big joints moving. Get that synovial fluid flowing. Get all those kind of areas warmed up. I'm ready for what we're going to be doing next. Okay. And from there, back into just jogging on the spot. That's it. Yeah, we'll kick those out. Right, so this morning we're going to do 5 exercises specifically targeting our lower body. So when we talk about lower body, we're looking at our quads, our hamstrings, and our glutes. And sometimes we look and concentrate on our calves. So today, it's all about the quads, the hamstrings, and the glutes. We're going to start off with a hamstring exercise. So I want us to get into a bent over position. Again, leaning on something just so you can get that little bit extra bend and lean over. And then we're going to do some hamstring kickbacks. So for these, bring our knee up to our chest, our foot with our pulling our toes back. We're going to drive our foot backwards as if we're pushing our heel away from us. And as we do so, she'll feel a big stretch down our hamstring. And as we bring it back towards our chest, our knee, we should feel the hamstring squeeze and compress. So out from stretch, squeeze and compress back in. We're going to do that on both legs. Again, all the way out and all the way back in. From there, we're going to stand up and we're going to go into squats. You can either do some goblet squats, holding a weight to the top of your chest, or you can just do some body weight squats. For here, keep our hands high on our chest though, and keep our chest high throughout as we push our backside backwards into a seated position. As we get down to the bottom, squeeze our quads to drive the floor away and bring ourselves back up to standing. So if you look at that from the side, and pushing our backside backwards, try and get our elbows to touch our knees if we can, and then squeeze our quads to drive the floor away. As we get to the top, we want to engage our glutes to squeeze, and this will engage our hips and push them forwards. From there, it's the same set of motions as we go into step ups. So we're going to step onto the step, squeezing our quads, and slowly bring ourselves back down. As we get to the top, again, squeeze our glutes to engage our hips, bring ourselves to a standing position. After we've done that, we're going to bring ourselves into some wide stance squats. So take roughly about double shoulder width apart your legs, and then same movement again, keeping hands high on your chest and keep your chest high throughout. Going to push our backside backwards into a seated position, elbows close to the knees, then squeeze the quads to drive the floor away. So again, if you look at that from the side, exactly the same. But down into that seated position, squeeze your quads, drive the floor away, and then stop by squeezing your glutes and engaging your hips. Okay. From there, we're going to go back into a bent over position where we started with. Again, trying to get as maximum range of motion as we can on this for our glute kickbacks. What we're going to do is we're going to squeeze our glutes to raise our leg into the air. We're going to hold it and squeeze for a brief second and slowly bring it back down to the start. We're going to do that on both legs. That's a squeeze, a hold, and a return back to the start. Okay, any questions? In which case, let's make a start. We're going to start off with our hamstring kickbacks. So get ourselves into our bent over position. Again, the more you're leaning over, the more range of motion we get on this. So just that little bit extra. That's what we're looking for. Getting a maximum return of our investment of time. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2. Drive your heel back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And from there, standing up, finding our space, feet shoulder width apart as we move into our squats. Again, keep that chest nice and high throughout. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there into our step ups. As before, just same again, squeezing our quads to drive our foot through the step, then stopping with our glutes. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay. Stepping out into our sumo squats, our white turn squats. And again, keep that chest nice and high. We're pushing to that seated position. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, back into our bent over position. It's time for our glute kickbacks. Again, try and maximize that range of motion you've got. So really bend over as horizontal to the ground as you can get to. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, grab a drink, put the timer on. Okay, it says, come on, gadget. All good fun. Hopefully finding that works okay for you. As with everything, if it's a little achy, it's okay. Any pain, obviously just stop. Just saying that because I'm actually feeling a little bit just in the bottom of my foot, actually, which is quite interesting. So we'll see how that gets on. That's probably just the accumulation of all the running recently, but we'll see. All good fun. The good thing about the human body is it's one of the most amazing organisms on the planet that repairs itself. Repairs itself in quite an extraordinary way, and the way it repairs itself and the whole immune system is still one of those unknown mysteries that science is still delving into to work exactly how it works and how everything kind of fits together. And it's great to know that that's the case, because it means that we're still learning so much, and everyone's still got so much to learn that our human body can actually teach us. But right now, we just need to concentrate on set number 2. So we get ourselves back into our bent over position as we move back into hamstring kickbacks. So again, trying to get our body parallel with the floor. As bent over we can. As we do so, make sure we're protecting our back as well. So keep our back as straight as we can. So for me, that means I just keep my head up, and that kind of works quite nicely. We'll start these hamstring kickbacks in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've gone too many. We're going to do 12 on the other leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, standing up straight. We're going to go into our body weight squats. Our hands high on our chest. Good morning, Maget. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Up from there into our step ups. We're going to do 10 step ups. Same again, really drive through with your quads. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay. Standing back down, back into our wide stance squats. So feet double shoulder width apart. Again, keeping our hands nice and high on our chest. Concentrating on our quads again as we let them stretch on the way down and squeeze all the way up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there, back into our bent over position as we go back into glute kickbacks. Again, 10 of these. Really feel it in your quads. Not your quads, your glutes. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, grab a drink. Hopefully you've managed to connect okay, Maget. Lovely to see you here. As you can see, things have changed slightly, and other things haven't. We're still doing step-ups, we're still doing glute kickbacks. But the reason why we still do them is because they still work. They're some amazing tools in the armory. That means we can do them pretty much wherever we are, with or without any additional equipment, which makes them amazingly beneficial. Actually, it kind of reminds me of a conversation I had with Dave McConaughey when I first started. And he was saying one of the things that he always does with his clients is teach them all how to do like bodyweight exercises. That's the kind of the key foundational bit from him, because that means that there's no excuses. They can do anything wherever they are, and there's so much you can get out of doing bodyweight exercises as well. So let's continue that with a set number 3. We are pushing it up to 12 reps this time properly, not me miscounting. So back into our bent over position as we go into hamstring kickbacks. Thinking of timing, again, fast, slow on the way out, really feel a stretch in your hamstrings, and then fast on the way in as you kind of compress them and bring your knee to your chest. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Standing upright, we're going to go into our squats. So again, hands high on our chest. If we're going to use weights, keep those high on our chest as well. Slow on the way down. Resist gravity as you're doing this, as you allow your quads to squeeze and stretch. And then really power up. Go as fast as you can on the way up as you drive the floor away. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh yeah, 11. Oops, daisy. Well, thank you, Sarah. No, it's not 15 yet. Next set. This is only set number 3. Okay, into step ups. Okay, same again. Really squeeze with your quads, stop with your glutes at the top. And just keep that nice rhythm as we go through these. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Okay, and from there, back into our wide stand squat. Hands on our chest, just like with the other squats. Slow and controlled as we allow the stretch. Fast and powerful as we feel the squeeze in the quads. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, from there into our glute kickbacks. Then tap into our position again. And really focusing on that squeeze in your glutes. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, have a break, grab a drink. If you are watching this on the recording, hopefully you're getting a little bit warmer now. Always a nice way of starting the day. Just have that little bit of time just specifically for you. Means that everything else in the world doesn't matter, doesn't exist right at this moment in time. Just you, your body, the things that you need to get on with to make sure you're the best that you can possibly be. How amazing is that? It's quite interesting. I had a chat with a friend of mine about a whole element of mindfulness and how powerful it is, not just from a point of giving yourself a bit more focus and clarity, but actually how it creates that kind of calming space, how it helps with other areas of your life. So how you can kind of create flow from it. And you can use exercise as a way of being able to provide that kind of mindfulness, because if you actually concentrate on just you in that moment, it can be as powerful as being sat, just breathing. So speaking of being powerful, let's get set number 4 done as we move into our last set of hamstring kickbacks. So we're going to bring it all together to get ourselves nicely into that kind of position and really driving our heels backwards to stretch out our hamstrings, squeezing them to bring us close to our chest as well on the way in. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, from there, standing up straight, I was going to 15 squats. So feet just over shoulder width apart. Challenge yourself so you can get that a little bit close to the ground, so you can get those elbows just a little bit close to your knees. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, turning back to our last lot of step-ups. 15 step-ups. Just going to do that a little bit quicker this time. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Okay, from there into our wide stance squats. So feet double shoulder width apart. And again, challenge yourself. See if you can get a little bit closer to the ground. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, last exercise this morning. Let's go into our glute kickbacks. So really feel your glutes as you squeeze. So raise your leg, squeeze that a little bit more when you get to the top, and then slowly lower it back down under control. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, grab yourself a drink. And that's the end of a lower body session for this morning. Hopefully, as always, you've enjoyed it. And hopefully, as always, you've got yourself a really nice start to the day. And have an absolutely super day ahead, whatever it is that you're doing. Find a little bit of time to live, laugh, love, and just have an absolutely amazing life. And you've only got one life, you've got to live it. Okay. Have an absolutely great time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.